Hey guys, this is the brand new Violet VOSS I Love You Cherry Much palette, and today we're reviewing it. I did something different for you guys today, and I took the palette right here, all these shades, and I did two completely different eye looks, the copper one and definitely this amazing light pink. Stay tuned, keep watching. Alright guys, if you love reviews just like this one, remember to hit that notification bell, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, let's get into it. Alright guys, I just opened this up and I'm looking at this color palette. The color story is gorgeous. We have neutrals, we have purples, we've got golds, we've got bronze, we've got mattes, we've got shimmers. Like, it's stunning. So we've got everything from this beautiful vanilla, you know, beautiful transition color to this dark chocolate right here, from a deep gold to a bronze, and then you've got these cherry colors. So definitely, if we're talking about on-trend colors for the season, definitely a beautiful Merlot kind of cherry vibe, you know, smoky, sultry eye, 100%. You know, break out those wines and, you know, those Merlot shades, baby. Like, honestly, those berry tones, that is what is in. So browns, berries, greens, turquoise, those are the in colors right now for eyeshadow. You know, that blue. Girl, yes, 100%. Break out those colors. So today we're actually going to play with this palette. I've never touched Violet VOSS before, so this will be a new experience for me. I'm excited to share this with you. Let's go in, let's review it. Alright, to start off, I'm going to go in with this beautiful shade right here called Amour. So my first impressions is that it's a little bit dusty in the pan. I will shake that off. Alright, I'm going to go into my transition shade right here. This is a beautiful color. It's giving me a nice blend. I like it a lot. I kind of wanted a bit more punch to that color, but we're going to build that up. Just as a first impressions, yes, this is very buildable. It's giving me that punch of color that I was looking for. Alright, now I'm going to go in with that same brush and I'm going to pick up this beautiful matte shade called All About You. Again, very pigmented on the brush, but it is kind of dusty, so I am just going to tap that off. I'm going to go in just under that transition and go into that area on the lid, just blending that. I'm actually going to bring that all the way in. Oh, this is a beautiful shade. First impressions of this palette, these colors blend so buttery and nice. Love that. Beautiful. With a clean brush, I'm going to go into this color right here called Blushing. Again, a little bit pigmented, a little bit dusty, but you know, I like a good pigmented shadow. I'm going to work this into this outer area right here. Oh, that's a beautiful brick color. Love that. It's like a mix between a dusty rose and like a orangey salmon brick color. Loving that. That is stunning. Alright, I'm going to go back in with that brush we were using to apply that transition shade, and I'm just going to just, you know, small circles and buff that out. We just want that really nice and blended. Alright, now that we've got that beautiful salmon blush color on, which I'm living for, really love that, I'm going to go in with a clean brush. I'm actually going to pick up this color right here called Romance with this beautiful fluffy brush. Again, tapping off that color, even though this one wasn't very dusty. I'm going to just build this up on that outer corner, bringing that into my inner corner. Okay, massive fallout with this shade, so definitely disclaimer guys, massive fallout. Just gonna dust that off. Alright, I'm going to go back in with my blending brush that we started with for our transition, and I'm just going to blend that on my inner corner. We want a nice blend. And blend that out on the lid. Okay, I'm kind of liking that. All right, I'm gonna go in with a flat brush and I'm going to pick up this color right here called Love Struck. And I wanna see, you know what, first I'm gonna start with my finger. Excuse my ratchet nails, guys. I'm getting them done in a couple of days. All right, guys, this is a beautiful shade right here. This is a very coppery shade. I love that. I'm gonna take this right into my inner corner. Oh, that's pretty. Love that. It's been such a long time since I wore like a really nice copper color. And this shade is so pretty. It's almost like a rose gold. So I am gonna go in with that flat brush that we just picked up some product on. I'm just gonna go right into my inner corner. Just gonna bring that color over just a little bit and make sure it's nice and packed on at the lash line. That color is stunning, love that. You know what, I wanna go back in with this Romance shade right here. I really want this one to work for me, but it is very, very dusty. Yeah, she's dusty. I want this beautiful shimmer right in that outer V. See, this one I wish was more pigmented. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong, I just wish it was a little bit more oomph. And this fallout, I love this color, but don't love all that fallout. I mean, if you can get past how dusty this palette is like really pretty. Just gonna blend up there. Alright guys, so I'm actually going to go in with a very small brush and I'm just going to do a little bit underneath my eye. I'm going to go in with this color Juicy, which is this beautiful brownie berry tone. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of that color right under the eye. I think that's so pretty. I'm going to go in with this little angled Scott Barnes brush right here, which I think is beautiful for buffing out the under eye. Love that, like that is gorgeous. Alright guys, let's go in and do the other eye. Alright guys, so I'm trying something new. Let me know in the comments down below if you love it. I'm going to go in and do a different eye look on the other eye using the exact same palette so you guys can see different variations, different looks, you know, what the palette can do and how the palette performs. Alright, so for this one I'm thinking very rosy, very pink, very kind of silvery. I really want to go in with this color right here, Affection. That will be my base. You know what, I might even start with that as my transition. We're just going to pop in that beautiful shimmer right here on our brush. It's got a nice pink undertone to it. Again, like that is nice, like don't get me wrong, it's subtle, which is why I wanted to play with it. I would want a more pop of color. Again, I'm not used to the brand. This is my first experience with this palette, with the brand. I love that color in the pan right here, Affection, but for me, I think it would probably go on better with your finger, but since we're using it as a transition shade, and yes, there's nothing wrong with going in with a shimmer for a transition shade, because we're blending it out. I'm bringing that right into my corner. So this is actually a beautiful pink color, loving that. I am now gonna go in with that same brush. I'm gonna pick up this color right here called Too Cute, which I love that name. Love the name. All right, let's go in and put Too Cute. Oh, yes, that's beautiful. It's a gorgeous pink. I'm just gonna put Too Cute right here on the lid. And we're just going to blend that out. That is a gorgeous color. I love that. Wow. That is stunning. You know what? I'm gonna just build that up right here with a little bit more of that same Too Cute color. right in the outer V. Oh wow, that is so pretty. Okay, so I think that's probably my favorite color in this palette so far. Too cute, and I love the name. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the same brush because why not? I'm going to go in, I'm actually gonna pick up Affectionate again. I'm just going to place Affectionate right here on my inner corner with the brush. I dipped into Affectionate, which is that beautiful shimmery pink color, and I'm actually going to place that on my inner corner. So 150% you get a better payoff going in with your ring finger. Alright guys, I'm going to take a clean brush and I'm going to go into this color right here called Wild Cherry. I'm just going to pick up a little bit because I feel like it's going to be quite pigmented. And I kind of love this soft look that we've got going on right here. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this, and I'm actually, okay, I do have fallout. So I've picked up a little bit of that Wild Cherry color on the end of my brush. I'm just going to bring that on my lower lash line right here. I don't want to get terribly much. I just want such a little bit of color. Just gently placing down that color, like I'm barely touching my eyelid, and I'm just tapping that right there. I'm gonna go in with that same brush that we were using when we went into the color Affectionate, and I'm just going to blend that out because I don't want that to be terribly dark. This one's going to be very soft and sexy, and the other one's very sultry and, you know, vibrant. Alright guys, so that completes the look. I'm just going to go in and finish the look with lashes and liner and mascara, and I will be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. So quick side note, like, you know, I've obviously gone in and done everything. I'll explain that all in a quick second, but just a little brief side note, because I'm all about reviewing products here on this channel, and I'm always going to be honest with you guys, and I feel like I need to be honest with you guys about this because there are some brands that I will endorse 100%. You know, I'm not being paid to, but I really love their product and I will let you know about it. So I went on Amazon and I purchased another lash brand, this one right here. This is horrible and I would never buy it again. The reason why I feel like it's such a lousy product is because the liner is so liquidy. It dripped out onto the palette in front of me. I have it because it dripped out on my lower lash line here. So my lower lash line kind of feels like it's magnetized almost because the product is so runny that it kind of ran into my eyes a little bit. So I don't like that at all. I'm just being real with you guys. So the magnets are set so far apart on these lashes. You have like this massive gap right in here. So that I don't like at all. Now these lashes are stunning and super cute, but they'd be like a DIY project to fix. So I'm just going to send them back to Amazon, and I just need to tell you guys that I really don't like this lash product. I know it's not what we're here to talk about today, but I was actually going to do a full review on this lash product for you guys in a different video. But I thought, you know what, I just want to try them on today. Like, why not? Let's just do it. Let's get in there. I am obviously going to wipe this off the second I turn off the camera because, oh my gosh, this feeling is driving me nuts. Okay, small disclaimer guys, I just ended the video. I'm done. That was it. It was over. That was a great video. So I just ended it and I took off the lashes because they were bothering me so much, but I'm gonna get camera guy to zoom right in for you guys. I'm kind of sad I didn't actually film the removal of these lashes because I really had to yank on my, you know, lashes, my eye skin, everything was like pulling forward. As a makeup artist, as a human, as a woman, we know not to touch or yank on our eye skin. So this was on there like cement. Like this was kind of crazy and I really had to yank to get it off, which was uncomfortable, and I wanted just to show you that like it took off the liner in the spots where the magnets were. Like it was like on there. So I mean, if you're into that sort of thing, go for it. But I mean, it was so watery, it dripped into my eyes. My eyes are burning, my eyes are red. Clearly you guys can see that. I just need to like talk to you guys, tell you guys, because I had a terrible experience and I feel like I wanted to take you guys on that journey with me. So, alright, back to the video. So I went in, I did 2 eyeshadow looks with this Violet VOSS palette, Violet VOSS, Violet VOSS. Someone let me know which way I'm supposed to say it in the comments down below. But I went in with a pink look. It was very beautiful, you know, summery pink. It was gorgeous. And I went in with a very copper toned look, which a lot of people would say, why not use the gold right there in the inner corner? I didn't want to because I'm wearing all gold right now. I figured that's just a little too much, you know, even though she's extra. Meh. I just wanted to like feel all those copper vibes. Alright guys, it's time to give this palette a score so we know what we're dealing with. Starting with Fallout. Okay, so this is a very dusty palette. I found I had a lot of issues with it, so I did have a lot of fallout. So because of that, I'm giving this a score of 5 out of 10. Application. I found it went on seamlessly, like the colors were great, like that was all fine and dandy, but I found just because of the amount of fallout and I wasn't living for it. Like there are better palettes out there in the same price range for application purposes, so I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Okay guys, let's talk pigment. So obviously we've talked about the fallout, the palette's very dusty. I found the pigment to be a little lackluster given the price range. This is coming in at $54 Canadian, so I feel like for that price range I should get a little bit more color payoff. I was looking forward to this palette because I heard Violet VOSS, Violet VOSS, let me know in the comments down below guys, that they were very pigmented and I was kind of like meh, a little lackluster. I found the palette to be definitely a little lackluster. So if you guys disagree, you know, fight me in the comments down below, but I have to give this one a 7 out of 10. Okay guys, so let's talk about value. So this is $54 Canadian. You get 18 colors. So that's basically $3 color. I feel like for the price point it's kind of expensive given that I don't love the quality of the shade, so for value I'm actually going to give this a 5. Alright guys, giving this a final score of 24 out of 40. Okay guys, I want to talk about this palette. So obviously I've expressed to you guys a couple of times that I have no experience with this company at all. So for me, I feel like this is a little lackluster. I feel like this is a below average palette at an above average price because it is coming in at $54, and I feel like there are other palettes on the market that give me less fallout, give me more pigment, more payoff. If you guys want to fight me in the comments down below, go for it. But I'm not living for it. Would I repurchase Violet VOSS palettes? Probably not, but we'll have to see what they come out with in the future. That's my personal opinion. Do I love the eyeshadow? I think it looks stunning, it looks beautiful, and if you love something that isn't so rich in color, then this is the perfect thing for you. But it's just not for me, and makeup is different for different people, so I'm giving you my thoughts and opinions. Remember guys, if you love videos like this one, help a girl out. Hit that notification bell, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, until next time, live, love, and lip gloss. Bye guys.